Welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my Brawler idea and Brawler concepts. So I have completely created my own Brawler, alright guys? So I'm gonna discuss him with you and show you some images and things while we have Brawl TV going. So the first one, his name is Finn. I'll give you a character description of him. I haven't drawn him or designed him because that takes a lot of time. So he's I would say Colt's distant cousin. He doesn't have a shirt on. He doesn't have shades, sunglasses. He's got swim trunks and he's holding a surfboard. All right? So for level 10 Finn, I'm gonna, at the end of the video, which will be in like a couple minutes, I'm gonna show like some images of like how like his attack, his super, and so on will be. So for his attack, so pretty much it's the distance of Spike's attack, but it's a little bit wider, and this is Spike's attack before it bursts into his spikes. So he shoots off one squirt to the left, one to the right, and then one in the middle. And at level 10, these squirts do 900 per shot. Alright, automatic, there we go. So his super, it's about the distance of Poco's super, and this is where we get into some new mechanics, guys. So his super, he summons a huge tsunami, and the tsunami starts, he rides the tsunami to the end of the distance, and if there's any brawlers, while he's riding his tsunami, he'll go over walls and stuff. It doesn't break the walls, so if there's brawlers underneath that get caught in it, they start taking 25 damage per second. Which isn't a lot, so that's like a max of 50 damage per second. But then when he lands at the end of his wave, if there are, because the wave will push back brawlers, and if brawlers are caught in that, then they'll go along, and when he finally gets at the bottom and he hits them, so let's say he catches two brawlers in it, he hits them both for 1900 damage, and then it also pushes them back. So imagine Primo landing on them, pushes them back, but if there's walls right there, it breaks the walls and does an additional 100 damage. It's pretty complicated. I'll show some images of what I mean towards the end. So, and then his star power. This, I think, definitely needs to be added to Brawl Stars. Definitely needs to be added. His star power allows him to walk on water, because he's a surfer, and the only, like, that would just be so, I mean, let's admit it, a lot of star powers in Brawl Stars are pretty useless. Like, we have Tara's star power, a little shadow dude, and he does nothing. Like, Nita's star power, maybe sometimes helpful, not really. Penny's star power, completely useless. Honestly, one of the best star powers would have to be Rosa, Jessie. They both have, probably, I would say, the best star powers in the game. Colt's star power, I mean, I think it's pretty useless too. I mean, just, if you think about all the star powers, they're pretty useless. Like, Spike's star power is another one that's pretty good. I think Finn, I think you would definitely be awesome to have a brawler who could walk on water. And I think also that he'd be able to, yes, he'd be able to walk on water, but, like, when he's on water, he puts his surfboard down, and it kind of looks like he's surfing on it, which would be awesome. The only issue come in is that we've got the Surfer Brock, if you know what I'm talking about. He's got that skin idea, but I think it would be pretty different because, and so his weapon, which would be his surfboard, would have well, I'll just show you guys what I mean. But so his weapon, I think, would be pretty unique, different, kind of like Bo and Leon, but it shoots one in the right, then one in the left, and then a final one in the middle. Yeah, so now I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by this. So, alright, so let's get right into that. Okay guys, so I screenshotted Spike's attack. So imagine that this is Finn's range, and so what he does is he shoots off 1, 2, and then 3, like that. Now probably not as far range as this. Let's take his range and say his range is like a max of right here. So he shoots 1, 2, 3, like that. And like squirts of water with his surfboard. I think that would be okay. That would be super cool. And then we get into... we have Poco here. Now no, Finn. So now Finn's super would be like this. So about this range, so he hops on his surfboard and he rides it over. So say there's a brawler right here. He catches that brawler, and that brawler, let's say it takes him 3 seconds to ride his wave. That brawler gets caught and pushed to the end. So he takes 25 damage as he's getting caught. So then he gets pushed all the way over here, then Finn lands on him, and that does 900 damage, and then it pushes him back, so he bounces back there. But if there's a wall here, so say he gets hit here, and then he hits the wall, it breaks the wall, and pushes him back for an extra 500 damage. And also, so like say there's some walls right here, he hops over the walls, and if brawlers get caught, like say there's a brawler right here, it just pushes through the wall, doesn't do damage. Actually no, it does 500 damage, and it breaks the wall. And I think that range would be pretty ideal for his super. So yeah. Alright, so what do you guys think? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think he'd be overpowered? Do you think he'd be underwhelming? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you have any brawler ideas, brawler concepts. I know there has been some huge brawl sneak peeks and stuff. Enigma Brawl, with some Portuguese YouTubers. I don't really know much on that, so you'll probably have to go watch like Kairos Time or Coach Corey or Ray or one of those bigger guys.